Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to see you. I really am. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for being interested. And yeah, what we're going to talk about today, Dossier. Find him on Dossier.com. This video is in no way sponsored. No way sponsored. And before we start, I just want to hope you're all well. Hope everyone is just enjoying some peace during these times here in 2021, right after 2020. Okay, just hope you're enjoying some peace and tranquility and health. Okay. I'm Sassy JJ, just so you know. Those of you that are new, thank you for stopping by. And if you see what you like, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and share. Thank you. So today, we are going to talk about Dossier.com. This is not sponsored. I'm just sharing what I love, which I do. I do it just in general in my life. I'll share something. If I find out about something, I will share it. That's what I do. I think that's what all women should do. Something, if it's a sale, if it's this lipstick formula that's the bomb, if it's whatever it is, share. You just never know, especially if we can save some money, share that. So I was watching some videos, specifically Glam Goth. That is the first YouTuber that I heard talk about Dossier. And what this company does, these boxes have fragrances in them. I have 3. Bought them towards the end of December 2020. And this is just January, so just wanted to go through and share. Now, what I like about this company is the fragrances are made in France. And what they do is interpretations of major fragrances. So they interpret them. It's not a dupe. It's not, this is a knockoff of this. That's not what it's about. It's an interpretation, the fair alternative to luxury perfumes. Made in France. It's a risk-free order, vegan and cruelty-free, and they have clean ingredients. Can't beat it. That's what kind of intrigued me when she was talking about it. I was like, what? And her whole video was not on this. It was just, it came up, and she introduced it to the people that watch her. And me and my daughter got me hipped up to Glam Goth. She has a cool channel. It's kind of alternative makeup type thing. My daughter introduced me to her, and now I've become a big fan. So Glam Goth here on YouTube. And she's just cool and down to earth. I like people that are genuine and a little different, and not afraid to be themselves. Okay. So anyway, what I did was I ordered 3. I think I got 20% off of the ordering 3. Like I said, towards the end of, might have been their Christmas sale or holiday sale. And I said, let me see. Just let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Because there are some fragrances out there that we're stuck in COVID. I can't really, I'm not going out a lot just to dilly-dally around. So I wanted to smell them, see if I wanted the real thing. And during the interim, I could get this good old juicy bottle, if I want to keep it. And I'll tell you what else is cool about them. You get a I think 1.7 fluid ounces. And you also get a sampler. And you can read why. The reason why it says risk-free is don't open the bottle, check out the sample. If you don't like it, you just return it. You don't pay shipping and handling, free returns. Okay? And you can't beat that. How could you go wrong? Except the little energy it would take to take it to the post office. Okay? So I'm going to go over the fragrances I got, and we'll dive in. We'll see if I'm returning any or am I keeping all of them. And I really wouldn't do this that often, because really if I like something, I'm just going to actually buy that particular fragrance. And again, this is Dossier's interpretation of popular fragrances. And they use clean ingredients and cruelty free, so you can't beat it. So anyway, I'm going to go, and once we get finished, I'll tell you if I'm keeping all of them, if I'm returning, and if so, which ones. This first one is called Floral Rose. And can you guess what Floral Rose might be an interpretation of? It's an interpretation of Le Labo Rose 31. And these are eau de parfums. Okay, and I either paid $29 or $39 for it. Top notes: rose, centifolia, cumin. Middle notes: vetiver, incense, and cedarwood. Base notes: musk, citrus, and amber. So that sounded like something I would like. It's the interpretation. I had never smelled the actual Le Labo Rose 31. I hear a lot of talk about it, so I'm like, let me get into it. And I'll tell you, and you can see how much I used to get the impression I got. Okay, so we move on, as Sheree would say. And I'm a Leo too. So the next one I got was inspired by Victor and Rolf's Flower Bomb Eau de Parfum. Okay. How much did I use of this tester? I haven't opened any of the actual bottles. So this is how much I've used of this. The notes are bergamot, green tea, freesia, berries. I love berries in a fragrance, and I definitely love freesia in a fragrance. Middle notes: white flowers, orchid, and rose. Base notes: musk, patchouli, caramel, and vanilla. I love vanilla to be not a top note for me. Okay, when I first put a fragrance on, I do not need to be the vanilla. Vanilla is in every doggone thing. It really is. And it ends up, what ends up happening is a lot of the fragrances, actually, room full of women, you can't tell what's from what, as far as like it's just a lot. Every fragrance has to have vanilla in it. I'm not a vanilla lover per se. I do love some of my fragrance that I love with all my heart. They have vanilla as a note, but I don't have to have vanilla in a fragrance. It ends up, I know men love it, which is why a lot of women wear it. I love me some men, okay? However, there are other fragrances out there, and I want to stand out, be different. I am a Leo, of course. I want to be just a little different, okay? And I don't want my fragrance to hide. I want my fragrance to have sillage. I want to smell it. I want it to be lasting. So some of my favorite notes in here, like I said, the freesia, the berries, the white flowers, orchid, rose, musk. This is why I got the flower bomb. Plus, who is not talking about Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb? Everybody's talking about it like it's all the big thing. So I got that. then I have Tom Ford. This interpretation would be of Tom Ford's Oud Wood. This one is called Forget Oud. And these notes are, actually, did I tell you the name of this one? That's why I didn't tell you. So the name of the one that's an interpretation of Victor and Rolf's Flower Bomb is called Gourmand White Flowers. Okay, so you see Gourmand White Flowers. It's inspired by Flower Bomb. Okay. And the next one is inspired by Tom Ford's Oud Wood. I love the House of Tom Ford. I don't know if I have Tom Ford money, but I love the House of Tom Ford. I love a Black Orchid. Yeah, so this one, rosewood, all my favorites. Rosewood, tobacco, pink pepper, coriander. So in those top notes I just read, tobacco is my thing, and rosewood. Pink pepper is cool too. Middle notes, oud, I love oud, patchouli, vetiver. Base notes, tonka bean, labdanum, and cedarwood. And that oud middle note, they didn't break down exactly what that was. So this is the interpretation. It's called Forger Oud. And of this sample, I've used about this much, about half. Okay. So can anybody, so let's go back and go with let's start over. So just so you know, I am not keeping the interpretation of Le Labo. Not keeping. This, when you first smell it, and remember, the top notes, rose and centifolia and cumin. I'm sorry, rose, centifolia, and cumin. They're two top notes. This one, it comes out, it smells good. Okay, it smells flowery. You get your, I do smell the musk. I smell the little incense and the cedarwood. I love cedarwood. I love sandalwood. I love all oud. I love rose and musk. So I thought I would like it. However, it smells, and excuse me, but it smells, as soon as you're smelling for that, and I had sprayed it before. Soon as you smell it, it smells good. You're like, oh, okay, cool. But my nose picks up a booty scent. A booty scent. And so by me picking it up, it's not for me. That's exactly what it smells like. It smells like when I was in Chicago, I'm on a CTA bus and the bus is crowded. I'm sitting on the bus and somebody passes me that maybe they didn't have a bath or shower that particular day, maybe not the day before, and so they're passing by and you get that whiff booty smell. So the interpretation of Le Labo Rose 31 is going back. So if some of you love it, you can tell me, that you love it. You don't get the booty smell. Oh, you bought yours off of, this is interpretation by Dossier. That's why. But guess what? I'm not interested in the fragrance. But I would love to hear your comments. If any of you swear and love Le Labo 31, share that with me. I would love to understand. Is it may just be coming off like that on me? Fragrance picks up our own body as well. It smells different on everyone. We all have our own pheromones. So fragrances do smell different on different people, which I love about that. I've loved fragrances since I was a very little girl. I raised both of my children up to love and enjoy putting a fragrance on. So I'm all about the fragrance. I just and fragrance smelling different, and you liking something that I don't like. I'm all about that. I'm very much always interested in that. Scents mean a lot to me. Perfumes just mean a lot to me. They bring back memories. They create memories. I just have always collected fragrances, love fragrances, and I've also had a business before back ago. And I used to sell it too and be so excited about it, making people happy. Brand name fragrances too. Red. I had a license to buy it wholesale, and people were just loving it. So I love that as well. It's just not a lot of back when I was doing it. There wasn't a lot of difference between the wholesale price and the regular price. So of course, if I'm selling it, wholesaling it to my customers, I wanted them to be able to save. And a lot of times me, the seller, I'm not making as much because there's sometimes not as much difference, the markup. And when you walk into the major stores, the Saks, the Lord and Taylor, which they're going out of business. It's so sad right now seeing all the companies that you loved. A lot of them are going out of business due to COVID, due to online shopping. So you go in though to your Lord and Taylors, to your Saxes, to your Neiman Marcus's. First thing you see, first thing there, fragrance counter. Hey, please pay us attention. We need to buy it. It's not a lot of markup, or at least back then it wasn't. So the next one, the Flower Bomb. Flower Bomb is going back too, y'all. Some of you guys are Flower Bomb lovers. I understand that. However, Flower Bomb is very, very weak on me. There's no sillage. Look at this. Okay, I've used up, if you can see it, this much. So this interpretation called Gourmand White Flowers. And I like all of this. I already said the freesia, the berries, the white flowers, the musk. It doesn't, my body doesn't pick up the scent. I feel like I could spray this all day, and I have. Gotten straight out the shower. This was going to be my daily fragrance for the day. Sprayed it everywhere. I mean, I just scoosh, sprayed it. I'm serious. And did not pick up a smell. I smelled it, but not really. With me being a Leo, I want to smell my fragrance. My fragrance should become part of me. This did not become part of your girl JJ. It did not. So comment down below. Let me know, is Flower Bomb your signature fragrance even? If you just love Flower Bomb, let me know. But Flower Bomb is not on my list. And so Flower Bomb is going back. And so is the Le Labo. They're going back. And the company, all I had to do was get online with my order number. I immediately was able to print out the return shipping label. Returns are free, no questions asked. The only thing you are not able to do is use the actual fragrance bottle. You can figure out from your sample whether it's something that you like or not. I love that. Shut the front door. All fragrances need to do that. Shut up. Okay. Bam. Going back. Now, the one I am keeping and adore so much is the it's called Fougere Oud, and it's an interpretation of Tom Ford's Oud Wood. Okay. So after I actually use up this bottle, I may get me this Oud Wood. And funny enough, my daughter, she and I keep cracking up because we keep saying she's 18. She's a freshman in college. I do believe she just turned 19 in November. So both of us, we were cracking up about that last week. She's like, I keep thinking I'm 18 too. She's 19. So out of this, she picked and loved this Fergur Oud. Okay, I think I must be a House of Tom Ford lover because I do like the black orchid, the velvet orchid. I want the peach scent. So this is something. Dossier is something that you can try if you are curious about a scent, since they let you try that sample and send it back if you don't like it, or if it's a scent that you absolutely love. But let's say you don't really want to spend another $400 on your second bottle of it, or even your first bottle, $500. You don't want to. They have different interpretations, and they're changing all the time. When I watched Glam Goth, I could swear she said that one of her fragrances was an interpretation of the Baccarat 540. However, so anyway, they have it on the site now, and so their prices are either $29, $39, $49, depending on what you pick out. So that one I think is $49. So this is not something that I would make a habit of. I'm not into knockoffs. Now, if there's a fragrance that and there are a lot, like my daughter loves what is it? What's her? Ariana Grande's Cloud. So she knows, since there are 50 million YouTube videos, go check out some of them, that Ariana Cloud is pretty much an exact dupe of Baccarat 540. She already knows she would most likely love that fragrance. Okay? Because she loves Ariana Grande's Cloud. These braces, you guys, is tripping me out. Don't. Thanks for listening while I'm talking with these braces. But so I'm keeping 1 out of 3. That's not bad. And mostly, if I know I like something, I'm going to buy the actual fragrance. I've been doing that all my life. Not really interested in a little guy coming in the beauty shop talking about, I got, hey, you like that, whatever it would be. You like that Bijan, and I got this knockoff. That wasn't me. So, however, there's so much out there that you may just be curious, or you may love the notes, like the scent, and would love to just be involved in the cruelty-free, clean version, made in France, and just give Dossier a try just for things like that. Me, it's not something I do often, but you best believe if I see something else that I don't want to spend $500 for, I will get it and try it, see what it smells like, to determine, hey, because there are some sites where I may be able to get there are discounts as well. You may, for instance, the House of Sillage, they had their fragrances go for an astronomical amount as far as a fragrance, and they had 50% sale going on. So instead of paying $300 something, you can get one of their cupcakes for $150 back a month ago. So their sales sites, their the fragrancenet.coms, which I love. So you can get your more expensive luxury fragrances a lot of times at a lower cost. So that's another reason. But anyway, I've talked enough about that. I love fragrances. Let me know if you love them. If you're around me, yes, you're going to smell my wonderful, gorgeous scents of the day. That's been going on since I was a little kid. And when I got my own money, oh my God, shopping, started working when I was in high school. Then throughout college, it was over. It was the Chloe. It was the, I love me some Chloe. I love my Rive Gauche. I love my Fracas, which you can't hardly find anymore, neither Rive Gauche. But anyway, it's back in the day. There's a whole nother story about everything. So comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've ever bought anything from Dossier.com. Let me know that. And thanks for stopping by my channel and spending time with me. I really, 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 really appreciate the love. I appreciate you so, so much. I really, really do. I have been very, very neglectful of my channel for a couple of years, actually. And I've gotten people on Instagram and elsewhere just, hey, what's going on? Could you please make some videos? So I'm trying to get back, trying to get back. So share, like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Take care of yourself. Get up, be happy, get clean, and put on some fragrance. All right? And peace, happiness, and love. Thanks for stopping by. Peace. Love you guys.